If you need a very powerful leave-in spray that you can use for your natural hair, you can use when you have your protective style on to lock in moisture, then this video is for you, and I'll advise that you watch till the end. In a clean container, I'm going to be adding my Fenugreek seed. Yes, that is the first Ayurvedic ingredient we are going to be using to make this powerful, potent, and super lovely leave-in spray. Yes, in a clean container, I'm going to add 1/3 cup of fenugreek seed, 1/3 cup of rosemary, and also I used cloves. These ingredients are so powerful, so you want to minimize how you apply them together. And lastly, I added water because this is going to be sitting in water overnight. This is what it looks like, and I'll just gently cover this up. A lot of people would leave this open, but I prefer to cover it so that these herbs will infuse properly into the water, because that water is what I'm going to be using as my leave-in spray. Guys, this is very good. This is very potent. And the next day, this is what the color looks like. Now, it looks like this because it has infused properly, and of course I have cloves powder in it. Now I'll get a clean cup. This is my measuring cup that I usually use for a lot of my DIY, and I'm going to get a very clean cheesecloth because I'm going to be straining all this through it, just to ensure that I do not have any residue, I do not have any particles in this application, in this water, in this leave-in spray. Of course, you know how we do it already on this channel, so I'm gently sieving this out. I'm also trying to get every single bit of the water out of the residue, yeah, so that I don't have those particles on my hair. And guys, this is what it looks like. This combination is so powerful. If you have any hair concern of any type, this should be your go-to leave-in spray. I'm just going to cover that in my spray water bottle. In a minute, I'm going to show you how I apply this on my mini braids, because currently I'm almost a month on my mini braids protective style. And while I have my mini braids on, I like to moisturize it because that is where the hair growth takes place. I always like to start with my edges. I'm a preacher of whatever you apply on all parts of your hair, make sure you also apply on your edges, because you do not want to have a full, thick, beautiful, long hair, 16 inches, 18 inches waist length, and your edges are receding or your edges are suffering. You do not want that. So I like to start from my edges. After I've applied on my edges, I love to gently pat on my braids so that it gets to my scalp. And of course, the next thing I love to do is that I massage. This will help in blood circulation. It will also help to fill up any thin hair I have on my edges, any thin hair I have on my crown area, and just basically ensures that this leave-in spray goes into my scalp. Guys, rosemary, fenugreek, and cloves, they are so potent that you can hardly use it without seeing a result. As long as you apply it consistently, as long as you actually lock in the moisture after you've applied this leave-in spray on your hair correctly, you are going to see the growth, you're going to see the improvement. I have done this over and over again, and my hair has actually improved. My hair is actually growing. I'm right here, I'm massaging my scalp. Now the next thing I do is that I love to apply this leave-in spray on the strands of my hair, on my mini braids. This will basically help to strengthen my hair. It will also help when I'm taking down my protective style, when I'm taking down my mini braids. My shedding will be so minimal. The shedding I'm going to be experiencing will be so little, so that's what I'm doing. Of course, you do not want to leave the back of your hair. You want to apply it very well at the back of your hair. I do not have a mirror, so I'm just working based on the places my hand touches. And because I've done this over time, I know all the places I should apply. Yeah, so that's what I'm just doing. Guys, we know that fenugreek and rosemary helps in strengthening our hair. It helps to reduce shedding. It also helps to basically strengthen your strands. If you're experiencing shedding, then this leave-in spray is for you. Thank you for watching. I'm going to see you in my next video. Subscribe and bye.